Ever wondered how self-love can lead to inner peace? Let me share a personal story of mine. There was a time in my life when I felt like a ship lost in the storm. Each day was a battle, not with the world, but with myself. I was always too hard on myself, never satisfied with my accomplishments, always striving for more. It was as if I was running a never-ending race, with no finish line in sight. This inner turmoil reflected in my everyday life. I was always anxious, always stressed. I had a short temper, and my relationships suffered. I was constantly tired, yet sleep eluded me. It was a vicious cycle, and I was spiraling down into a pit of despair. And then, one day, I had a revelation. It came unexpectedly, in the quiet hours of the night. I realized that the root of my suffering was not the world, not my circumstances, but my lack of self-love. The harsh critic in my mind was not the world, but me. I was my own worst enemy. This realization was like a ray of light piercing through the storm. I understood that I needed to change, not my circumstances, but my attitude towards myself. I needed to cultivate self-love. The journey wasn't easy. It took time, patience, and a lot of self-reflection. But gradually, I learned to be kind to myself. I learned to celebrate my accomplishments, no matter how small. I learned to forgive myself for my mistakes. I learned to love myself with all my imperfections. And as I cultivated self-love, I began to experience inner peace. The storm within me quieted down. I felt calm, content, and at peace with myself. My relationships improved, and I started to enjoy life more. I realized that inner peace is not a destination, but a journey that begins with self-love. So you see, the journey to inner peace begins with self-love. It's a journey that each one of us needs to embark on, for our own well-being and for the well-being of the world around us. But how does one's inner peace impact the world around them, you may ask? Let's delve into this by sharing a story about a man named John who, after years of struggle, discovered inner peace through self-love and acceptance. John was always a bit of a hothead, quick to anger and slow to forgive, but one day he decided to change. He started practicing mindfulness, focusing on gratitude, and most importantly, accepting himself for who he was. The transformation was profound. No longer did he react with anger, but with understanding. His interactions with others became more positive. He found himself smiling more, and people around him started to notice. His newfound peace didn't just affect him. It started a ripple effect. John's family, initially wary of his drastic change, soon began to appreciate his calmer, more understanding approach. They started to mirror his behavior, and their interactions became more peaceful. The tension that once filled their home was replaced with tranquility. But it didn't stop there. John's peaceful demeanor also influenced his colleagues at work. His patience and understanding created a more harmonious environment. Gradually, the entire office started to reflect this peace. Even the most stressful situations were handled with a calm that was previously unheard of in that workspace. And then, the most extraordinary thing happened. The peace that John discovered within himself started to reach beyond his immediate surroundings. It touched his friends, his community, and eventually, strangers. People began to notice a shift in their own attitudes and behaviors. They saw the peace John embodied and desired to cultivate it within themselves. This story of John isn't just a single isolated instance, it's a testament to the power of inner peace. It shows us how peace within one individual can ripple outwards, affecting not just their immediate environment, but eventually reaching out to the world at large. So when we talk about world peace, remember that it all starts with you, with your inner peace. The tranquility you cultivate within yourself doesn't just stay within you, it can reach out, touch others, and create a ripple effect that can bring about a peaceful world. Your inner peace can indeed be a catalyst for a peaceful world. So what can we glean from this exploration of self-love and inner peace? Well, first and foremost, self-love is not simply a trend. It's a powerful tool for personal growth and a vital step towards achieving inner peace. It's about accepting and embracing who you are, flaws and all. And when we talk about inner peace, we're not just referring to a state of tranquility within yourself, it's much more than that. It's a ripple effect. When you're at peace with yourself, it radiates outwards. positively influencing others and the world around you. So if you're looking for a way to contribute to the world, why not start with your own inner peace? It's an intimate, personal journey that can have far-reaching effects. It may not be easy, but it's definitely worth it. Remember, your journey to self-love and inner peace is not just for you, but for the world around you too.